Hello and welcome back to Metaphor. So in the last episode, we finished up the Nord mines, and I doubt the story thing is updated. No? Oh, you went with the second awakening. That happened beforehand, though. We went through the Nord mines and finished it up. We beat a human who was protecting this magla crystal thingy, but it was very, I don't know, it was covered in bones. It looked pretty creepy looking. We destroyed that, and then we fought a dragon that we could have avoided, apparently, but I wasn't, I take no prisoners. We killed drove off the dragon, and then we escaped the mine, and it is storming right now, apparently, so we're camping before we continue on to this assassination mission. I believe we're good to go. I'm so excited to play. I had dreams about this. Obviously, this is my second session, but... Oh, do we have new mechanics already?
Huh? I'm pretty sure I fell asleep.
Well, then it's just as I thought. While you're asleep, our connection is much stronger. You wield your magic with ever more confidence. Splendid. As I mentioned previously, the Archetype grows and develops anew through encounters with others. Look for those bearing the nobility and presence of the heroes and kings of old. More virtuous than the weight of any crown or medal is the burden you place on your own path forward. The more comrades and supporters who stand beside you, the more your power will deepen as you soar to new heights. One day, if the people join hands and seize the freedom to decide their own future with their own power just as you do, that is my ideal world.
Hold on. What do you mean, supporters? We're trying to keep out of the public eye here.
I mentioned before, did I not? There is no hero without allies, only a single voice in opposition. In
That's
other
true.
words, even archetypes have their own strengths and weaknesses. They'll be of little use if used thoughtlessly. Life and death are seconds apart on the battlefield. Be attentive, mindful, and strategic. Only then can you emerge victorious. When you feel unsure how to proceed, I recommend you stop, assess your surroundings, and think. The smallest observation is often our greatest inspiration.
Wonder what he means by that.
Well, it's almost dawn. I will be watching with great anticipation. Until we meet again.
Okay. I mean, as far as like a game mechanic goes, like
The
stop
royal
and...
funeral draws ever closer. 4 days remain.
Yeah, I actually didn't notice that Moore was the narrator until editing, and I was like, immediately, like, it's quite obvious. The guy who asks you for your real name at the beginning of the game, that's also him. And he's called Scheming Man back then. Already then, let's hit the road. The king's funeral is coming up, is it not? We should hurry back to Grand Trad. Yeah, I don't really think we have another option. Around here's where we camped after they left the fort, right? The fort was likely wiped out by that monster. To think it was all of Luis's schemes. Luis, he's gone too far. We need to reach the royal capital no matter what.
This place here.
Requests? Oh yeah, right. You can keep track of that.
This place here.
Her spheres of life are clearly divided into numerous... Oh, that's just general. We'll need to catch a carriage soon if we want to make it to the royal capital.
Let's go.
We can wait no longer. Are you ready? Yeah?
Great. Let's move out.
Right. Let's get moving then.
Escaping the dragon's threat in the Nord mines, the party shakes their pursuers amidst the discovery of great powers. To make up for lost time, they risk hiring a coach to secret them the rest of the way to the capital. The royal funeral draws ever closer.
Oh God,
2
you
days
passed
remain.
so much time there. I think I might turn up the BGM a bit. Just a little bit.
Finally, we found a ride. Looks like we should make it in time for the funeral after all.
Last time we rode in a public carriage, it was hit by bandits. A pack of Louise zealots, too, if I remember. Talk about a nasty surprise.
You've come a ways since then. Any bandits who set on us now are in for a nasty surprise.
Reminds me of the road to the fort, sitting there in the cart. Never could have imagined you and I would be the only survivors. Strange. How fast life can change.
That one.
You okay? Unfortunately, I'd not had time to put any names to faces. Don't even know the name of the Roussant fellow we talked down.
The last couple days have certainly been eventful. Almost feels like everything we thought we knew about the world was wrong.
Well, plenty of people live their lives without taking a single step outside their city. But we haven't the luxury of ignorance, I suppose.
We're almost to the capital. Quiet now, and stay sharp.
Okay. Metals Day, huh? Oh, you use a polar?
Lady. Welcome back, and thank you for making the trip.
After so long, I am only surprised anyone remained here who yet remembered me.
Surely you jest, milady.
Pay me no mind. I heard of the king's death. The skyline is full of unfamiliar figures. 'Tis a testament to how long I've been away.
It's the guard that's changed the most. It's just chaos and politics there, arguing over matters of succession. Feels like we've lost sight of who we're even protecting. Not to mention talk of monsters at the border. We've nowhere near enough soldiers to deal with them on top of everything else.
After tomorrow, the city will calm. Once the formality of the funeral is past, a new king will be crowned. After which, I suppose there'll be no further need of a search party. Not many even remember we were searching in the first place.
Is that what she's been doing?
Draws ever closer. One
Right.
day remains.
I forgot he said that none of the Royals Guard, they didn't want to burden them with that knowledge, so they didn't tell him the prince was missing and
Escaping
not
the
dead.
Nord mines, the party hailed a horse-drawn coach and returns now to Grand Trad, capital of Uchronia, the day before the royal funeral. As they gaze upon the city, flags of mourning fluttering in the wind, the magnitude of their mission exacts its toll on the heart.
That's gotta be, Idol's Day's gotta be Sunday, right? I need to look at these days, because I don't know where they line up.
The fog's rolling in. Rain's the last thing we need.
Can this funeral withstand more misfortune? I've heard they don't have enough soldiers to keep the peace.
Oh, it'll be fine. All the aristocrats are bringing their own personal guards. I imagine boredom's the worst we need to worry about.
Let's not draw attention to ourselves. There's a hostelry tucked at the back of Sunshade Row, the Hushed Honeybee Inn. We'll talk details once we're there.
What? Can you use that name? Is that allowed? I guess it's just a general term.
Here we go.
Grias went ahead. Let's hurry after him.
Terribly unfair.
Okay. Give me a minute for settings. All right. I've been screwing around with this like an old man with a temperature thermostat lately. I don't know why, but trying to get it to sound right. The problem is, like, I edit without headphones in, and then I put headphones in and I double check it, and then I upload it, check it on my phone to make sure that the sound doesn't sound terrible when it's put into one speaker on a tiny phone. But it's really hard to gauge because, like, in a game, in all Atlus games, it seems like the audio is like, it's good. It's good, but it's hard to balance. It's hard to balance, especially with my voice. That's why I kind of like don't care if I get drowned out by the game or anything, you know? Like, I try to talk a little bit quieter and like bring the game up because it's an Atlus game. It's not like they build it for, you know, They don't write the songs and all that stuff for people to do commentary over. So I don't expect it to be easy, but it can be tough. So hopefully it sounds a little better now. Oh, I want to check one thing after this. What's wrong? The Hushed Honeybee Inn is on Sunshade Row. Give your map a look if you need a reminder where that is.
Terribly unfair.
Hold on.
What now?
Okay. There are 5 days of the week. Okay, there is no Sunday. I have looked at this and I just didn't even process that. I don't know why. Flame, Water, Arbor, Metals, Idle Day. Okay. Isn't Flame and Arbor kind of... No. No, Arbor's different. That's like Earth-ish? What does Arbor mean? So Arbor's kind of like a shady grove? Like a forest, but also kind of earthy? So... it's like Earth and Wind's Date combined in my mind. I don't know. Metal's Date isn't really. I guess that would be like. I guess that would be more Earth. No, not really. This naming is interesting though.
Now then.
I wonder what the lodging Grius mentioned is like. I can't wait to actually get some rest for once. That journey was a rough one. I came across a horde of Goldborns and thought I was gonna die. I suppose it is reckless to be in this line of work with just a plain old horse-drawn carriage. If only I had a gauntlet runner. Wait, what's the point of complaining to an Elda? I must be more exhausted than I thought. What the hell is a Goldborn? It wasn't added. Can we get a bestiary? I'm assuming it's an enemy or a animal. There's the accumulators pulling in something. Nelda, I remember you. You walked through this wasteland to get here before, correct? Got a ride on a carriage this time, If so, the coachman did you a kindness. Uh-oh. So we're very easily recognizable. That man's a good guard if he remembers just anyone coming in. Okay. I can't wait for this game to actually open up. It's gonna be bad, I bet. It's called Sun Lumio Street. I didn't even notice that before.
Hey!
I advise against any detours right now. A sunshade rose just down the stairs around the corner with the carriage rank right in front of us. Okay, I'm mostly just trying to get the optional dialogue. I apologize. What the hell?
Hey!
What's this then? You come to pick this one over too? I hate to tell you, but he's got nothing worth taking. What happened? Is he all right?
You are.
What? Never seen someone hit by this before? Just look at him. Of course he's not all right. I think somebody moves him along during the day, but come night, he's always around these parts, moaning like a ghoul. Waste of sympathy trying to look out for these types. Not exactly a rare sight in town. What? That just happens to him every day?
Ugh, come off it.
Uh-oh. No, and Elda again. And it's the same one that was skulking about earlier. Oh god, Bert. You dare show yourself here, just as the royal funeral is taking place. Oh, this is a bad omen. Hurry up and get out of here. Your kind will only make the Magla stronger. Wow, this lady's one to talk. It's not like she can actually tell how much Magla is in the air. Alright, let me just... Okay. That's as far as we can go. I believe... Nope, we're not done. Get away from the accumulator. Oh, and then you're the... So they actually disable dialogue after you've talked to them. Oh, could it be? You're an Elda, correct? My, I've never seen one of your kind before. I assume you're not from these parts. Tell me, do you hail from outside the city? That's a secret. No apologies for saying so, but it's quite useless to try and hide it. The royal capital hosts a few Elda, so it's highly unlikely you're from here. Well, if this is your first time here, I must warn you to stay on your guard. This city's denizens can be somewhat unwelcoming towards people of your tribe. Huh. Actually kind of a nice guy. I had something I wanted to say, but it's
Look,
gone.
I don't give a toss who's king. I just want some coin.
So this is Sunshade Row. Seems a fine place to disappear from prying eyes. But where's the inn? You suppose we should have a look, or we should ask around. Not these guys.
Do you need something?
The Hushed Honeybee Inn. Only bad sorts of folks in there, so you know. Well, go at your own risk. I won't stop you. You know the narrow alley behind the right side of the gallows? Go down there. That, and there'll be some stairs. It's at the end of the way. Ooh, oh, I can't go in.
All right then.
Uh-oh. Well, you're gonna stop me here, though. Yeah, if you're unsure, check the map. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. The fact that we have royal virtues makes me very concerned for the prince's health never recovering, because it kind of seems like this game's pushing you to be. Well, clearly, the game is pushing you to become the king. If we have to get royal virtues as our stats. When will the next execution be? Oh, I can't wait. The last Nydia was a sight to behold. It's not often you get to see such pathetic cowering. Oh, she's awful.
Damn.
Oh. Future follower? That accursed lord. I told him my mother comes tomorrow and he still springs all this work on me. Hey, you, fancy a riddle? Where's one sure to find the kind-hearted in this country? Not here. Right up on those gallows there. Oh. Oh. Yes, the people hanging there are good, virtuous people. A true villain never faces judgment, no matter their crimes. By the way, you're not from the capital, are you? What brings you to this cesspool of a city? Some bee place?
Yeah.
Ah, the honeybee. What business might one have there? I don't know, but I have a feeling I'm gonna have to dance or get cross-dressed.
Come on!
Out of my sight, filthy Elda. Someone's shouting from upstairs, but don't let it get to you. You haven't done anything wrong. Oh.
All right then.
How rude. What is this place? Gloam Hall. Gloam Hall, if it's an igniter shop, they're doing a good job disguising it. Either way, we need to be elsewhere right now. What makes you think that's an igniter shop? Don't look at me, damn Elda. Oh.
Crowd on this street looks pretty rough.
Just so you guys wait. You're all...
Watch out for pickpockets.
You're just being built to...
An easy mark.
All the NPCs here are showing how much they disgust and hate the Elda.
Hey, there.
But you know, just to turn it around eventually. He's gonna take over somehow. What are you doing here? This ain't the place for a guy of your stature. Hold on, an Elda? I see, so that's why. What do you mean? Take a look around, mate. The people who gather here have a little something in common. An Elda like you, Parapets like us, I won't pry, but it's safe to say we've all been through the ringer we have. Grius, we heard all the soldiers at the fort got annihilated, but not you. I see, you stubborn old bastard. About that. Aye, don't you worry. Nearly all of Sunshade Row's in your debt. None of us here will go running our mouths now. Surprised. That is a weird outfit. Well, okay, I shouldn't say that. That was rude of me. To me, this is just a bizarre looking outfit, though. Not sure, because I've seen in the, well, you know, the outro image I took is the cover for the game. Also, this has got to be the honeybee. It's the cover for the game, and I saw a lot of like random little NPCs with no faces, but they have like crazy looking colors for outfits. Just like everyone's wearing polka dots, and I don't know. It's crazy. This is the Hushed Honeybee Inn.
Got it.
Finally, a place to get proper rest. It's something good's cooking, too. I can smell it. Let's hurry inside. I say that as someone who only wears black, so, you know.
You're back.
Not exactly qualified.
Papa, welcome home.
What?
Well, hello, my Maria. I trust you've been staying out of trouble. These are, well, new recruits. Just enlisted.
So young. It's good to meet you. I'm Fabienne. This inn is my business and my home. Manners, Maria. Welcome.
Hey, I'm wasting away over here. Where's my order?
Maria, could you handle that?
Yes, right away.
You're back sooner than I thought. Something happened.
Something bad. Barely any survivors.
I see.
I didn't know Grius had a daughter.
I know I've already asked so much of you, but would you mind looking after Maria a little while longer?
Of course. It wouldn't be the honeybee without her. Now, as for the rest of you, after braving the frontiers with this curmudgeon, I'm sure you would welcome a warm supper.
Wait a minute. So we're part of a resistance, and this man has probably not his legitimate daughter because she's had wings, and he's a rogue. That makes her an Ishkia. I forgot how they they're not in the memorandum yet, so I can't check them. Oh, is it under people? Yeah, they're not in here yet. Huh. He's basically Barrett. And there's a honeybee inn?
Once we're done, we'll head upstairs.
Okay.
It's so good.
Oh, spicy. I can't feel my tongue.
Oh, pipe down and eat, boy.
That was delicious, especially the meat. I wasn't expecting it to have such a kick, but it grows on you fast.
Red grass roasted beedow. Bird meat. One of her hometown specialities. She's risked a lot to shelter me and to help the resistance. I owe her more than I can say.
You said we were short-handed, but are we really the only ones?
I know we've plenty of independent agents fighting in their own ways, but it seems none could avail themselves to us, which means we're the only ones who can do this.
Still, killing Luis. That's not going to be an easy feat.
Grius, do you have a plan? Fill us in.
Midway through the funeral, in broad daylight. That's insane.
It's risky, to be sure, but we'll never find a better chance at confronting the man directly. Don't worry. I'll be the only one getting close to him. I'll need you to draw Luis's attention from a different location. All I need is an opening.
Do you think they're like combining a bunch of different fantasy games? Like, is this a reference to a bunch of different games? Because we're essentially doing what Timber does in FF8 right here. We got a tiny team from like the Resistance going in for an assassination. Even his line here, kind of similar, except, well, it's actually the opposite of Irvine's. It's like, I just need you to draw attention. All I need is an opening, yeah.
And don't rely on your fancy powers for this, all right? It'll attract too much attention. Killing a man and slaying a beast are two very different things.
I'm talking about FF8, if you're clueless on my references, but...
This is all I need.
You're joking. You and that kitchen knife against an archmage. Isn't there anything we can do to help?
No, you'll just get in the way. Besides, this kitchen knife can slit his throat like the swine he is. A fast kill, if not a clean one. It's nothing I've not done before. Give me my opening, and the man's dead.
Yeah, this is pretty risky. Clearly, he's not going to die this early on. I'm worried for Grius. Because Grius didn't awaken, we gave him the thing, which makes me worried that he might not make it through this. I don't know about
I really don't know about this.
Stop fussing. Leave it to me. One last thing. Keep Maria company a while, would you? The girl gets lonely on her own.
Aren't you at least going to tuck her in?
You've got to prepare tonight. Too much still needs doing. And best that it's done as far from her as possible.
And there's his fatherly side, I suppose. Sorry, but I'm going to bed early. I need a full night's rest if I don't want to be a liability.
Well, we've all been short on time to ourselves, but I'd feel bad leaving Maria all alone. Shall we go check in on her, at least?
Okay. Free time.
Look at that.
Let me just double check. Okay, this is stuff, definitely end of episode stuff. We met them, and I don't really need to read about them now. Like, if it was their tribe, I would absolutely read it, but...
Hey.
After nothing but a hard ground of the campsites, I'm looking forward to sleeping tonight. You can handle Grius' daughter.
Hey!
I had Otto on. You can handle Grius' daughter, can't you? Okay. Grius isn't around to do it, so let's go talk to Maria. I bet she's pretty lonely now, after all. Anything else that can interact? View from window. Can faintly hear the hustle and bustle of the city. Okay. Door's locked, no one inside. This room belong to Maria? It doesn't look like it's a guest room. Oh. So is this our new base? I would assume. Ooh. Fabian's groceries for the inn are all lined up. I don't want to get in her way, so I'll leave them alone. Talk to you first.
Please enjoy your stay.
Grius and I go some ways back. Please make yourself at home. Thank you.
Did you need something?
Let's play a game.
I was thinking we could play a game.
Play a game? But it's already nighttime. Oh, I just remembered. Papa said you have a strange book, and that I should ask to see it.
You like books, huh?
Well, I haven't ever seen one before, so I was wondering what they're like.
Want to read it together?
Really? Oh, but I still have work to do.
Don't worry, Maria. I can handle this crowd. You have fun reading upstairs.
Really?
Yes. You did a very good job today.
Let's read then.
Wait, do you have wings? I need to look closer. Okay, she does.
There's so many pictures. Are all books like this? Miss Fabienne taught me how to read a little. She said it helps with keeping the inn running.
That's pretty impressive that you know how to read.
Well, I can't do lots of hard words, but I like learning new ones. Plus, I like when people say I'm clever, so I've got to work really, really hard. Papa always says not to go into his room, so I wait for him a lot. I'm good at waiting.
It's just Marlene.
You're a strong girl, Maria.
I know Papa's always busy with work, but I'm happy when he comes home. Thank you. It was fun talking to you.
Let's do this again sometime.
Really? You don't mind talking to me? Then it's a promise. You're helping Papa with his job, aren't you? So, be safe. I've heard his job can be really dangerous.
Must be feeling anxious herself, but she's still concerned from the bottom of her heart. I feel comforted by their kind-hearted nature.
The pure-hearted maiden, Maria. Within her dwells the virtue of the healer. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Right, we got the Nanako social link.
Thank you.
Healer, huh? Yeah, no, I'd probably turn him into a healer if they have any type of magic on top of it. Will would probably be a good healer. I can sense heroic healer. Can now study it, try to seeing what new powers await you.
I wonder if Papa will stay for longer this time. It'd be sad if he had to leave right away.
I'll ask him to stay.
No, it's not another.
Okay. I think I'll try to read a little bit more. And then I'll go find Miss Fabienne and go to bed. Alright. I'll try to read this part now. In this country, the something king hears the voices of the city and protects their way of life.
Enlightened king.
What's this say?
Society's purpose is to protect its citizens. This is a basic principle of this utopia. All are equal. All live in safety. And the rich and poor are as one. With no gaps, no conflict. All are friends, deserving of help. Basically, it's a place where there's no fighting. And everyone always gets along.
Wow. Where is this place? No one gets left alone there, right? I wish I could go. Can I read a little more?
We're probably not going to bed anytime soon.
As dawn breaks, so begins the procession to the Grand Cathedral.
Oh boy.
The King's casket has left the castle. The procession will take the main streets to its destination, the Grand Cathedral. I'll have you blend in with the guards posted there. On my mark, you'll create a distraction. Draw Luis's attention.
What, with the soldiers? But our uniforms are...
I had Fabienne patch them up.
In the state they were in? That must have taken all night. Let me see.
Thanks for keeping Maria company yesterday. I'd appreciate if it wasn't the last time.
Sir, why didn't you immediately start a social link with me? This man is not making it through. There's no way. Take care of my daughter and can't... Oh, no, I'm already prepared for it. Don't worry.
Don't worry. I'll handle it.
I appreciate it. The girl just has trouble making friends is all. We're going to split up as soon as we leave. At the Grand Cathedral, we'll pose as guards to cause a commotion. I leave the rest to you.
I'll see to everything here. Don't worry.
Papa.
I'll be back tonight. Be a good girl while I'm gone, eh?
I'm here for you.
Well, don't push it too hard.
Okay.
Once we're back, let's all have dinner together.
Yes, please.
Be careful.
See you soon.
I probably should have said, we'll read when I get back. That was kind of...
Once it's over, we'll regroup back here at night. I'm counting on you.
We'll do our best.
I don't
Right.
like this.
Let's get ourselves ready, then head for the Grand Cathedral.
I don't like this ominous bell going off. Is it still going? Yeah. Oh boy. Okay. R1 to open a local map. Major facilities, weapon shop. Oh, can I go visit them? To get to the Grand Cathedral, we gotta head down Sun Lumio Street, and then turn right when we get to the square in front of the gallows. There should be some shops selling weapons and armor on the way, so let's stop by. If you can't find them, your map should help. Oh no! Oh, this is gonna be... Okay, that's just for the cathedral? And those are the same, okay. Oh boy.
See you.
Have a safe trip. I'll be a good girl and wait. You. I'll close up shop during the day. It is His Majesty's funeral, after all. I think I'd get some glares if I opened a tavern this early in the day. You and yours don't want that kind of attention, do you? Good point. Kind of assumed that the weapon shop would also be closed then. Okay, I just want to double check this stuff. It's a simple, well-cut bed, but if I lay down, I'm sure I'll fall asleep. And now isn't a good time.
All right, then.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Give me a minute to fix my controller. All right.
All right, then.
It's good. That takes some time to fix. You have to hold down the sticks forever, etc. Spin them. Can't wait to buy a new controller. Can I? I wonder if the funeral will be packed with the country's aristocrats.
At last.
It's almost time. Let's stay focused. Oh, that's all bad. The time's already come, huh? Yeah, when you're ready, let's head there. Okay, but first.
What is it?
Nope. Okay. Today's the royal funeral. The king, he's really gone. My bottle's about gone too. Gonna have to throw my own royal funeral.
What?
Ah, he reeks. What's with this guy? We can't go through this way, so let's stay clear. What? Just kick him.
Why?
Why? Oh. I don't know why, but I can sense Mars' presence over there. Does that mean this place is peaceful enough that you can connect to Akademeia? Come to think of it, I did find a new power. I should go there when I can. Yeah, like, they are... I don't doubt they're going to be like, you should probably get a healer ready. I have a lot of mag, and we haven't been able to spend it since, so I don't doubt we have enough. Why, that's a new archetype. Might I ask you for a demonstration? Hold on, cat. Makes me curious how he takes care of it. His fur. Ah, thank you for coming. You seem to be walking your own path, as I expected you would. Splendid.
Well,
I realize this is sudden, but there's something I wanted to ask of you regarding the power you all are gifted with, about archetypes. I've a task I'd like you to undertake. What do you mean, a task?
All right.
To stand fearless in the face of change that may not only alter your form, but reveal heroic qualities you embody. That indeed is the truth of the archetypes. The heroes of our kingdom's history all showed glimpses of such power, though not to the extent you have. Yet now their tales are largely forgotten, fables in obscurity.
That means...
A hero standing alone is no hero at all, but a simple dissenter. Without the support of others, their ideals are soon buried beneath history's weight, and their lives go unnoticed. The same holds true for archetypes. An archetype will only reach their ultimate power once you obtain and unite many heroic embodiments. If you can achieve this, my dream shall too be fulfilled. In this way, I am sure we can take the first step towards the ideal world I described in my novel.
Because you see...
Researching this power is vital for me as well. For our first task, I'd like you to cultivate the heroic embodiment of the healer. I'm certain the task will be a fruitful opportunity for you to hone what draws others to you. That is to say, your outwardly royal virtue.
This one's important.
No deadline. Raise healer to rank 10. Okay, so this is... quests. Increases imagination. Ooh.
Please.
You need but complete your task and speak to me. That act alone will grant me boundless understanding. I don't really... Why are you helping me?
Why?
Why are you going to such lengths to help me? I already told you. Call it a personal wish and an opportunity for mutual benefit.
Yes, that's right.
A confrontation with your nemesis is inevitable, is it not? For all your plans and devices, one day you will have to face and fight Count Louis.
But for that...
Louis. To that end, you must seek to awaken new and stronger archetypes, and research the way their powers complement each other. You kind of left that open-ended as to whether I came in here before or after the events that are taking place. Because he's gonna live. Also, when they talked about him the first time, he had like a bunch of blacked out, shadowy figures behind him. I'm assuming we have to defeat all of them to fight him. If it's like any other game. Chance encounters often spur a hero to grow and indeed change the very world around them. As we share a fantasy of ideals, surely I too will share in this growth.
Research.
And when that happens, my memories may gradually return. The king's seal upon them may fade. As such as where this place is, and why the king confined me here. Through research, you gain more power, and I regain my memories. And ultimately, we reach the utopia I dream of. A mutually beneficial agreement, no? Already, your efforts have done much for my research, and now there is more I can do to assist you. If an archetype has learned a skill, I can make it inheritable. Wait, what? I can show you whenever you'd like. In this way, your encounters with others will become a source of even greater strength. Oh my god.
Regards.
Oh my god. Let us face these hardships together. I have high hopes for your future endeavors.
How good of you to come.
So I can level up Seeker, I can just inherit Wind on my mage, so I could have all 4. Skill inheritance available. You can now spend Meg to unlock previously learned skills and give them to other ones. You can individually set the skills each archetype inherits. Oh my god. Wait. No, I have to learn healer before I even think about that. 1,000? Excelling at magical support, it can restore health, cure ailments, and cast light magic. Passive. Recovers HP each time a support attack lands in the overworld. Ooh. You kept Hama? Really? They changed so many names, but they kept Hama. Okay. Weak AoE heal. Medi. And then Medea's probably the moderate. Patra. Okay, they kept Patra. Increases evasion against light attacks. Okay, light dodge. You kept that name. Dacunda. Remove all debuff effects from allies. Awesome. Medium. Recover medium HP every turn. Okay, so the fact that it says same lineage is present. So if I get like the next healer, like the stronger healer, and then I have someone playing a normal, this healer right here, that's the same lineage, right? Because they talked about warrior and then swordsmaster and samurai being the ultimate form of warrior. So a samurai will buff a warrior's damage still because they're from the same lineage, I assume. Alright. The origin healer archetype. Skilled in restoring health and dispelling status effects, the healer can also use light magic for attacks. However, one should take caution in exposing its fragile defense and multiple weaknesses. Okay, so it's weak to blunt and darkness.
I see.
Learn.
Fascinating. This right
Maria's
here.
way of life. Heroic embodiment of a saintly presence who gives strength to others through their love and devotion to all. Yeah.
I'm counting on you.
That is the power I seek. So be it. Take it. I actually really love all the systems they're presenting to me so far. Like, they have so much potential. I don't know if they're going to live up to them, but they have all this potential. Thou needs to reach out a hand to any, even amidst the chaos of battle, I'll bestow upon thee our soul. Soul of a healer. So this is the healer soul. I feel the power of restoration and light. I'll help others. For anyone in need, I'll do all in my power. I see the number of archetypes you've studied has grown. I'm very pleased. My own research is coming along quite nicely thanks to you. It's not much, but please take this. Ooh.
Good. I'm still getting stronger.
Okay. Ooh. Healer uses a mace, which is stronger than a mage's staff. That checks out. Hold on. I'm gonna equip it, but oh, I can hit that for skill inheritance. I can only set one. I wonder if this is going to increase eventually, because right now I could do this. Costs 500 to set it though. What I'd really prefer to do is not use a healer right now, and instead go back to my mage. And on my mage, who is eventually going to learn Thunder, I'd like to also have Cyclone. But I also probably do want a heal. Now, I just want coverage on a mage right now. I think that's the main thing. I want to be able to hit any weakness. Yeah, I'm going to go for that. Yeah. I do have a little bit of mag left. What if I go to Stroll? Oh, he'd have to unlock these. Never mind. I was going to say he could unlock Seeker and maybe get a heal on himself or something, or attack up eventually, but he can't do it right now. I'm going to wait. All right, so I just want to see... Okay, so this just does that instead of going to the tree for it. Okay, so my mage has 3 of the 4 elements and is about to have 4. And I'll switch to healer if I truly need to. And then I do have enough mag that I should, on my healer, at least get like some sort of spell on it. That isn't just light. Yeah, okay.
Ah, how good of you to come.
I'm going to spend the last of my mag on that. Just in case I need to switch to a healer. Let's get... let's put... Fire on.
I have a few skills.
Okay. Right, you can't do anything here, right? Right, we still have that one. Oddly enough, there's the drawing at the end resembles a Seeker. Deciphering it in the entirety proved difficult, but considering it's written... Yeah, okay, so we've read this.
Adieu.
He said, should you learn anything new, let me know, so I wasn't sure how that was going to work. He does want a level 10 healer, now that I'm thinking about it. When is the deadline for that? No deadline. Good. Okay, so I don't need to, like, switch to healer right now. Oh, I don't know. I wanted to read about it. And it's way over there. In times of yore, there lived heroes who healed all who looked to them for succor, regardless of birth. Their souls together formed the power of the healer. Among them, the adepts who walked the path of salvation, dubbed cleric, and the elite are savior. The healer archetype is not only peerless in healing and purification, but also a master of offensive light magic as well. But in choosing to heal, one must sacrifice the strength to harm, or the resilience to act as shield. Let no healer forget this truth.
That's right.
So this archetype is the supporting role with great healing magic and some offensive light magic, but otherwise pretty fragile. Right, I believe we're done.
You'll come again.
Man, going in there always turns out to be a long endeavor. But, you know, we're still getting used to the game. I don't mind taking a little extra time for that. I don't want to rush anything. I'm not here to rush. All right, we made it around that drunk guy.
That reminds me.
Remember, the store only operates at night. Oh, of course it does. Damn it.
I'm out of ideas.
What am I supposed to do here?
There are a lot of shops there. Damn. Okay, well, we haven't been over here at all.
Sod
Okay, what's up here? Okay, it's just another way up.
Oh!
Is the procession still far? I suppose it wouldn't pass through this dingy street like this. There's no way they'd bring the king near a street full of Parapus. Whoa there, hold on now. Is that an Elda over there? Don't stare. I can feel my skin crawling.
Hey, mister!
Mom got crossed with me. She said, don't say bad things about other people. But saying bad things about Parapus is okay. Why is that? Because I don't get in trouble for saying stuff like weird ears or no horn. And so, wait, hold on. You don't have horns either, huh, mister? Slap that child.
You've come at a good time.
Whoa, did I skip a line? No. Hey now, Elder lad. That's a nice sword you got there. Relax, I'm no thief, but that sword says you're a mercenary, so I've got a little proposal for you. Must have picked up some mag from fighting monsters, yeah? If you're not using it, let me take it off your hands. By mag, I'm talking about the tiny magla crystal shards. I buy them up in order of the Sanctus Church.
Miss your chance to sell now.
The accumulators out there gather it too, but I say they're pretty inefficient. No, they're inefficient. Anyway, what else would you use it for? Pretty sweet deal I'm offering, mate.
Isn't that...
Meg, that's the currency we use to study archetypes in Akademeia. If you're really strapped for money, you could exchange Meg here. Okay, good to know. You need both, though, so I'll leave it up to you. Not happening. What is the exchange rate, though? Yep. It's more favorable on days when the weather is bad? Ooh, okay.
To sell, are you?
Let me write that down. All right. Big cities like Grand Trad are the only places you can exchange mags. So, you in? Oh, I do want to talk. Magla gets denser on days that the weather's bad. And that means the worse the weather, the higher I'll pay. That's why more and more people only come by on days with bad weather. You the type to mind the conversion rate too? Okay, so 1 equals 2. Gotcha. I don't know how prices work in this game, so there's no way to tell if that's a good deal or not. It's nothing but Clamar this and Nobles that around here lately. My head's killing me. Listen to it all. Ooh.
Hello there.
Hi. The royal funeral's being held today, so I've got to close up shop soon to mourn in my own way. If you're looking to make a purchase, get on with it, please.
What do you think?
In order to get the most out of any weapon, consideration must be paid to its type. For example, swords slash an enemy, while lances pierce them. If you're familiar with the characteristics of a weapon, even the simplest of attacks may turn the tide. A weapon's affinity can decide the victor before a blow is ever struck. For a true warrior, this is all common knowledge. But since so many these days rely on igniters and skip the fundamentals, I figured I'd refresh your memory, just to be safe. Thank you. Oh yeah, I can get things cleansed at a church too. Not now, obviously.
Now then.
I have 10,000, for anyone wondering. I'm about to not have 10,000 probably. Okay. Okay. Am I going to use a healer or not? I kind of want to try it out. At least get it high enough to learn Medi, so I can maybe transfer that over. So we'll use it for a little bit. And this is quite a big blunt upgrade. Yeah, nothing's going to beat your dragon thing. Dragon weapon. Thank you. And over here seems to be armor. Over here? Over here. Wait.
Oh.
Isn't that armor too big for you? The right fit is important. No. Oh.
Hey, listen.
Hey, that's not the sales floor. It's a storeroom for antiques. I know I need to organize all those helmets. Don't judge me, okay? Okay.
Welcome.
Oh, what a rare customer. Sorry, but we'll be closing soon because of the funeral, I'm afraid.
What is it?
I'm sure I don't need to tell you, but there's no wisdom in buying the first piece of armor that happens to be within your budget. That may be reasonable when you're dealing with clothing or shoes, but for defensive gear, it's best to prioritize armor that suits your needs and body. If you start acting like some spoiled Clemar and come back in here complaining and demanding a return for armor that doesn't fit, I swear I'll ban you. It'd be bad for us if we get banned from here. In any case, we should put some consideration into the compatibility between our armor and archetype. I mean, overall, that's... Ooh, +2, though. Yeah. Okay. This is definitely the best for him, whether he goes healer or mage, so...
Yeah.
This is kind of a massive upgrade. I have to. All right. And with that, if you're wondering, since I keep blocking money, we have 3,000 left. Thank you. That looks like an item shop up here. What's down here, though? Ooh! Gold beetle. That's 2 now.
Hey, say there.
It seems that Sanctifex Forden will be the next king, or so my husband tells me. He has some standing with the Sanctus leadership. You see, he hears all sorts of inside gossip. Incredible. My husband could never... Right here.
Ugh, come off it.
My word, what is this? There's a hair on this herb. Fine, shopkeep, I'll buy it for half the price. Ooh, you're one of those. Small bottle. Oh, there's a vial with that glows with a mesmerizing light. Touch it? The vial shattered. Oh, shit. Well, you break it, you buy it, and that bottle was already cracked anyway. I'm just kidding. You weren't hurt, were you? You can have what's inside of you, like... What? Wait, you got some sort of thing back there. You see that? Well, what is that? I can't get back there, though. No! Bag of spices. Stick my hand in. Gold beetle! Oh, hell yeah. What the hell? Wait, there's a medicinal herb over here? Nothing there, but, like, we got a small vial interaction and a spicy...
And what is it you want?
The king wouldn't have looked twice at me, but you can't help but feel sad. Anyway, you making a purchase?
Oh, but which
variety
action to undertake?
The variety here's not bad, eh? All these jars do make it a little cramped, though, I suppose. You can hear the little buggers scurrying away to find new homes. I'm sorry, but please bear with me until I can clean things up. Okay, nothing there. Ooh, expensive medicine, 200. Okay, robust remedies for poison. Poison's a physical ailment that's going to persist after battle, so I do think I should have like 3 of them on me, just in case. Paralysis is also physical. I think charm is mental. Yeah, no, we're going to buy... oh, yeah, it's fine. Charm is mental, so I'm just going to ignore that one for now. Oh, okay. Ariadne's thread. Return to the dungeon entrance. And you inflict, okay. What? Parched water. Mysterious water that induces thirst the more you drink it. Natural dissectant to dry up plants and trees. But you're sold out? Alright, I'll keep in mind that that might be a thing. Come back when it's not sold out. I don't know why I'd need it, but... okay, right. That is all those places? I will search up here up to the entrance, but we're going to turn around and go... okay. Doesn't seem like there's anything there. We're going to turn around and go to...
all right, then.
What the hell? Oh. Oh, that... I see. This is a bit confusing. I kind of wish that they'd just have the... I guess you can fast travel to these locations. Yeah, I kind of wish it was just like... Oh, I guess they're at the top. The actual districts, though, because... Okay, if they're below and these three are the actual areas, that makes life easier. We're going on to the main street.
Hey?
All right, and over here, there was nothing, but we haven't walked back through here. It might have something new.
Look, I don't give a toss who's king. I just want some...
Oh, God.
Just pathetic.
Wow. And Elda, how pitiful. How dare you?
Oi!
All right, folks. Welcome to Grand Trad. Slap anyone sleeping awake for me, would you? City's pretty busy with the funeral. Getting into the cathedral will be a mite naughty for the time being. Who cares about the royal funeral? We need to find some food and money for tomorrow. Okay, so we have someone in the middle there. Nothing over it. Yeah, it's just more carriages.
Just can't stand it.
Until a few years ago, gauntlet runners used to park here in this carriage parking area. Looking at them was the only thing I looked forward to, but nowadays there's a ban on them or something. Runner fanatic.
That's the end of this man here.
We've talked to you. You're actually grayed out. Oh, okay, good. You're grayed out in Elda?
You.
This is so weird without any music.
What a mess.
That bell is like anxiety inducing. I was thinking of eating just before the royal funeral, but apparently the area in front of the Grand Cathedral is already quite crowded. It'd be a shame if I couldn't get inside. Let's leave now and make our way there, quickly.
Oi there! Thank you kindly. Just can't believe it's true.
My toast at the royal funeral has become one drink too many. Oh, my head hurts. Oh, right here.
Oi there!
Oi there!
What are we gonna do, eh?
Oh, and Elda, quite a rare sight in a town like this. Sorry, but I'm about to close shop. I'll have the church's eye on me if I leave it open on the day of the royal funeral. What?
Excuse me?
Hey now, what do you think you're doing? The kitchen is off limits. Okay. That is fair.
You.
All right, then.
All right, we have two more shops. One's the Igniter shop. What was their name?
King gone forever.
Like Cohen?
Beg pardon?
I believe that was her last name. I don't remember the first name. It started with a B?
My.
Oh, we've already talked to them. They're actually keeping the same dialogue for them.
Isn't this grand?
Hurry and give me a lift. I came all the way to Grand Trad to see the royal funeral. What the? The Grand Cathedral's so crowded, I'll never get in. And it was so hard to even get here. Madam, you must calm down. It'll be a while before we can depart. Being so irritated won't... Isn't the Grand Cathedral, like, right there? Or is that a mini cathedral? Ooh. Oh, this is a rich people shop.
Incredible.
So this is the latest model of Magic Igniter. I admit, it does have a very high-end feel to it. Wow, look at this price tag. Who has that kind of money? But I suppose that without one, most people can't cast magic.
Ridiculous.
As who do you think you are? And don't tell me someone of your lowly stature actually intends to purchase an igniter. Surely the shop standards can't be so low that they'd sell to an Elda. I'd wager you haven't even an idea what magic or igniters are in the first place. Do you? You trying to make a fool out of me, but in the interest of charity, allow me to impart the basics of magic unto your undeserving ears. Listen well, you Claude. Magic is activated by consuming a power called Magla, the origin of magic. You can't see Magla, but it's everywhere, in the air, in the soil, in our own selves, even. But all that Magla means nothing without a way to activate it. And that's where igniters come in. These days, most come with their own magla crystal, so with practice, anyone can use magic, to an extent anyway. That being said, igniters are expensive, as you can plainly see. The shop's windows are likely the closest you'll ever get to owning one. What a dick. Crystals and magic igniters, aren't the crystals used as materials when they build the igniters? How are igniters even constructed anyway? I can't even begin to imagine how you make such a thing. I love how she just occasionally shows up somewhere else on the screen. With an igniter like this, anyone could potentially wield magic, but that price tag restricts it. It restricts who can get one. At this establishment, we only sell the very best magic igniters in the whole country. It's our policy to decline service to certain tribes, including the Elda. Apologies, but I must ask you to leave. Wow. That's unacceptable. First of all, magic igniters are premium high-end products. Even if I did want to serve you, I couldn't do so without the permission of the association representative, one of them.
What?
And just who is this representative? That would be Lady Brigida McCohen. She is also in charge of operations of this igniter shop. Just you wait, I'm coming back. With her permission. She seemed like a nice person. Okay, so main story is over there. Clearly the Grand Cathedral is not this cathedral. This is another random cathedral. So, the funeral procession has yet to begin. It's being organized by the church, isn't it? Obviously, it'll be His Eminence Forden doing so. If all goes well, he'll be our next king. Obviously, you say. And he's not even been named the official successor. Expect what you want, but still.
Closure.
Whoa. Closure Ray. Okay, they actually say it there. The royal funeral is set to commence. Everyone gather at the Grand Cathedral. Gather at the Grand Cathedral, which is not this one. Yeah, this is not grand at all. This is a tiny... Oh, I can't even go off to the sides.
Closure.
Closure. Today is the day of the royal funeral, so the believers have gathered at the Grand Cathedral. If you have need of our services, please be quick about it.
Our faith.
Judging by the sword upon your hip, I take it you're a warrior. If you carry armaments with hidden potential, I can purify them. However, no matter how sincere you may be, you're still an Elda. You must demonstrate a basic understanding of sanctism if you expect my cooperation. Ah, if my wisdom was informed, I could ask them. That sucks. Certain equipment can be taken to the church and purified, after which it is born anew with enhanced capabilities and new special effects. Can unlock purify by raising wisdom. Equipment that can be purified will be noted in the item description. The phrase closure contains lost ancient words within. Now cast your eyes downward and put your hands to your face to pay your respects and bare your soul before God. Praying while covering both eyes and both hands, I feel like not being able to see anything would make me more anxious.
Let us share our faith.
Judging by the sword on your hip, I take it you're a warrior. If you carry armaments with hidden potential, I can purify them. Yeah, basic understanding. Ooh. Okay. Balm of Life fully restores your HP. Is that... I don't know if it was called a balm... Oh my god, I just played Persona. Malady, I need to have something for. That one literally reduces all your stats and makes it so you can't be healed. MP or HP. So, yeah, we need that on us. Sleep, fine. Rage, I should probably have a few rage on me. Kind of sucks when you're... can't recover that in games and then you attack an enemy who blocks. And in this game, if they block your attack or repel it, you immediately lose all your turns, so... Hex also sounded pretty bad. I forgot I associated it with blind before, just because it's an eye, but that's not how it works in this, and I remember us reading it. I already forgot it, though. Which one was Hex? I'm going to have to double check that because I actually forgot what Hex does. It was something I definitely want to cure if I get it, though. And I have plenty of those, so we're fine there. All right, I'm almost out of money. I got to write that down, that wisdom. All right, done.
Oh.
I really hope there are only 3 districts total in this place. Especially if I have to come back here repeatedly. If you add like 10 districts and I have to... I'm just thinking of Daybreak. In Daybreak, I already have to go NPC hopping in a lot. So, if I... Hopefully I don't have to do that in this, but I do like it. The world building in this is already pretty damn great. Ugh, this city is way too big. I got carried away and started running down the central street. And now look at me. The Grand Cathedral feels like an eternity away. Wonder where this gate leads. Okay.
All right, then.
Couldn't tell you. That is not English.
Whoa! You there?
What the? Hey, young man, have you some interest in my shop's wares? Don't presume this is just a paltry mustery shop from the Malnova archipelago into Montario. We've wares from all over the country. The costs sometimes reflect the fact that accordingly, however, we've all sorts of things from gear with the power to heal to foodstuffs to, well, nothing you'd want in your kitchen. What did he mean by that last bit? This place is a little suspicious. Do you want to buy anything? Ooh. What?
Can we talk?
A baked sweet that eases your anxiety when eaten. Is that what you want? By the way, you have 0 right now. Yeah? Oh, you have a sharp eye and good taste. Do come again if you're so inclined. I have 300.
You there?
300 left.
Can we talk?
He said that hitting an opponent will make them forget things. I mean, I'll buy one. It's really cheap. Thanks.
Whoa!
Yeah, amazing.
You're not serious.
There's a bounty I'd been after for a while, but when I asked about it at the recruitment center, I hear Katharina had already taken out. This sounds familiar. I don't envy your luck. Must be rough going against the best bounty hunter in the country. It is frustrating, but I do honestly admire her for her excellent work. If she wasn't a therapist, I'm sure people would see her in a... Actually, that's slightly different. I think... Yeah, because I remember talking to them about some Katharina.
All right, then.
Now, let's check over here. I'm going to go ahead and guess that the pink-haired girl is Katharina. Just because she's she had a portrait, she's a unique model, and she seems like she would be a good warrior. My mom said she's going to see the Royal Funny Roll. Not me, though. I'm going to stay home and play with my dad.
Oh, dear me.
See there.
You guys don't look like you're mourning over here. Why aren't you closing up shop? So none of these shops it looks like I can walk up to and interact with. Yeah, no. Okay. What did I tell you, sir? We made it just in time.
Whoa.
They must have come for the royal funeral, but the Grand Cathedral's already so crowded. I don't know if they actually made it in time.
Gone to shite, this has.
Ah, damn it. This is the worst. It looks like there are some bugs mixed in the spices. I could already picture the Clemar regular of mine, all red in the face, screaming at me. Looks like I'll be down a customer from here on.
Wonderful.
All right, then.
I'd like to at least get these shops, just in case it accidentally stories me. There's also mumbles over there.
What should I do?
People may be flooding in for the royal funeral, but I'm not raising prices for a quick reeve. That's how I'm paying my respects to His Majesty.
Actually,
And I used to think that meat was the only cooked at home or shops, but these gauntlet runners the rich folk drive around have kitchens in them, apparently. Gauntlet runners. I'd like to try riding in one someday. Bidot meat. Okay, it's a cooking ingredient. Is there... Okay, in blue text. So clearly we're gonna be able to craft or at least cook in some fashion in this game. Okay, don't go that way. We're a little too close.
Oh my.
You, are you Katharina? I don't know how you say your name.
It's quite fresh.
Sorry to break it to you, but we're planning on closing up shop early. We're in mourning for the king and all.
Fancy a chat?
It's not just any old water, you know. You won't find such clean well water anywhere else. My husband goes through loads of trouble bringing it back here, so please don't say it's overpriced. Cooking ingredient. 30 MP to 1 ally. That's a very expensive... Damn. 1,000?
Oh my.
I'm good. Water merchant. Oh, you have your own thing? What? Magla accumulator. We already kind of know about them. I'm definitely excited to read that one. Because, like, we know the basics of them from one NPC's dialogue. Wonder what it's like inside. I got this friend working for a nice family. She'll get to watch the royal funeral from the good seats. Nope, I missed you.
Oh, dear me.
I had to think that so many would gather like this. I suppose it is to be expected of a royal funeral. Was the late king that popular with the people? I suppose many have come only to see the Grand Cathedral. Whoever was behind the king's death, I'd be disappointed if they stopped there. This country is rotten to the core. It needs to collapse once and for all. I don't know. What? That is quite a disrespectful thing to say, though I must agree. God, there's so many people.
Simply amazing.
Oh, how beautiful. The Grand Cathedral's exterior is truly stunning. I sense a kind of strength about it, one that can endure anything that may happen. Even if it were attacked, I'm certain it wouldn't be harmed at all. Of course, no one would dare to try to attack the Grand Cathedral. Hold on, can I go in here?
Let's not.
Okay. So that is the Grand Cathedral? That's what everyone's looking at. I thought that was... Actually, I didn't know what that was.
Oh my.
My word, the Grand Cathedral is simply magnificent. It's even larger than I imagined. Please forgive me, you came all this way, but it looks like we won't really be able to see inside due to this crowd. There's no need to apologize. This is such a marvelous view already. Simply being able to visit a Grand Trad is more than enough to satisfy me, Caculus. You promised me you'd call me that here, remember?
Got it?
Oh, wait. I can't actually go up and talk to anyone over there. Okay, I just want to check right over here. What the...
Whoa.
This building's go on forever. They will never find a way back if we stray too far. Oh. There's like the faceless... Like all of these NPCs actually have faces, but like in most Persona games, they always have like the faceless NPCs walking around. And this is kind of what I would expect from that. Like a lot of people are modeled compared to what I expected.
Got it?
Let me save. All right, done. I'm going to regret looking around so much. Wait, what? Oh, we're not in a dungeon, so no traveler voices.
All right.
Certainly going to regret going on that, but I need to see this episode. Let's find somewhere out of sight so we can change. Oh.
Lots of lords and nobles. Some generals, too. All the big names are here.
Can you see Grius?
Huh. I can pick him out. Although I don't see Luis around.
Look there!
Oh.
The call. What is this?
What the hell?
Isn't that the flower straight from the king's garden?
And a common-blooded man bearing them to a funeral? Does the man know no shame? That's tantamount to declaring himself royalty.
You barbarian!
Your fool of a king is dead! Disillusioned by vain aristocrats and simpering clergy, he withered and died under his own weakness.
The audacity!
How can he say that?
This is madness! At the king's own funeral!
Lord Louis speaks true! The nobles are to blame!
Name the guilty!
But open your eyes, and you will see the crisis in our nation. I will show you truth! The truth of reality!
Okay. What?
You've all been sheltered, blinded by walls of stone. Behold a human corpse! They are no mere rumor. They lurk and nest across the very land you call home.
Holy, that one is huge. What?
A fortress at the border was raised by a human mere days ago. How long before we're overrun? You can only blame your king's weakness. And thus, who deserves his crown? A man of proven strength!
How dare you, scoundrel! Your words verge on treason!
Against what ruler, Blue Blood? The dead cannot be betrayed. Let your late king's soul bear witness. Let Louis Squeerburn be named the true and rightful ruler of Uchronia.
Hey, what do we... What's happening?
Such power. It can't be.
The palace!
Ooh. Wait, what? Wait, what?
Could this be the king's own magic?
I am Hithlodius V.
His Majesty?
The people of my land desire a new king, and I shall provide.
Okay. Okay, this is not what I was expecting whatsoever.
Did he just say Hithlodius V? That face. It can't be. His Majesty, the King? How?
He was dead? Why?
Be silent! Let him say his piece.
Heed me, O kingless. Time is finite before my soul departs this benighted world. In 4 moons of life past death, there shall come a reckoning, a day of the hero. Upon that day, whosoever hath truly earned the greatest faith of the citizenry shall ascend to throne and crown by right of kings.
What?
By right of kings? The faith of the citizenry? Truly?
From the lofty heaven shall my unfading soul look down upon thee, and from the whispered hopes of thine anxious hearts shall those to whom thine allegiances lie be laid bare.
What's happening?
I hear thy voices ring out in clarion truth. Here and now, witness the faces of those most desired to become king.
It's Forden.
Count Louise! Count Louise is there too!
They're all candidates.
Ha! What glorious spectacle! The mantle of king is mine by right and providence.
You go too far, Luis. We gather to mourn his majesty, and you desecrate it. You would befoul the throne, blackguard.
So be it. Shall we test that? Good people, is Forden truly fit to be king? Or shall you cast off the shackles of blind faith? We need not be chained to birth or tribe. In my word, we are a people equal and united. I shall be your shield from the human menace. Together, peace is within our grasp.
When my village burned, the church did nothing.
There's no way we can fight those monsters alone.
And those of us in bonds? Will we too be protected?
Don't be fooled! He's not the man you think he is!
Hey, look! Come, Luis! He's catching up to Forden!
Can the giant thing really see what we're thinking?
Luis, you've led the people's hearts astray!
No future exists without the power to eliminate the human crisis. Those who stand at my side, who oppose the powers that be, my protection is yours. Or refuse my hand and perish. I will lead us over your corpses.
You mean, just as you killed the king?
A country is heavier than a crown, and he could not bear it. Retribution past due.
You vile...
He admitted it?
He cares nothing for the blood on his hands.
Damn you, Luis! You think you truly deserve the crown? You doom us all! I won't stand for it!
Hey, who are you?
Silence him!
A kingslayer deserves only death!
That's right!
Hey!
Yes, good! You need to go too.
Where's Grius?
What?
Alsus?
I shall not suffer the defiance of my people's will. In my name art thou punished.
Punished? Impressive. One of the royal family's dog. Rather poetic, I suppose. See how he has rewarded your loyalty. I warned you. This is the price of defiance.
No.
Though I hadn't expected the king's own magic on my side. So be it. Rally behind me. I will shield you from injustice. Rise above birth and circumstance, for they mean nothing!
Count Luis is our only hope!
What choice do we have? He'll kill any against him!
Not much of a choice.
Upon the day of the hero, whosoever has most earned my people's faith shall ascend upon my throne to rule, according to my judgment. Be thou criminal, pauper, or noble, thy claim is decided not by stature or tribe. I shall bear witness. From this heavenly seat I am nigh omnipotent. Look to the faces carved upon this rock, and see thou the faces of the chosen. I shall brook no sabotage or obstruction of this trial. Let all hear me and obey.
Oh, that is cruel. So much was happening so fast. Obviously, I mean, if you skipped right here, I called that like 100 times up to this point. But that was a cruel way to do it. Oh.
Hey, Grius! Grius!
Damn it.
Luis!
Alsus.
The sun sets on old fossils. It is a new dawn, and its light shines upon Lord Luis as king.
Stand down!
Damned meddlers. So your wish is to die, is it? Your bones will be monuments to Lord Luis's glory! Ah!
Who is this? Oh.
No! He defiles the dead!
Ah, but Lord Luis has sent me here on an important errand.
What errand?
It seems I'll need considerable time to accumulate the magla. Until it's done, however, I'm afraid I'll have to borrow the cathedral. The day the king's mourning ends will become the day of calamity. If you mean to interfere, then die.
Stand strong! The souls of the dead do not return. He manipulates them as puppets with foul magic!
Brace yourselves, everyone!
Oh, God. Oh, we're right into a battle. This is getting out of hand. I actually can't...
What is this? What the hell is this?
Stroll, get a hold of yourself. We've got company.
I'm actually just like, I had a very basic idea of what was going to happen in general, basically, you know, because they talked about an assassination and the Luis thing, and I had this whole thing in my head of how this was going to go. We now have some sort of Majora's Mask looking moon temple palace in the air, calling the shots, and it's the soul of the king, but not. No, it is the king, straight up. But the fact that he chained up Grius has me confused. He like let him kill him, but then again, I guess it's like a authority kind of thing. Like, this is how the game's going. You're not allowed to interfere with any of the rulers until the decision's made. So, but damn, that is not how I expected it to go at all. Okay. 5?
Got to stay calm. Calm. Damn it, I can't focus.
Oh no, we have anxiety. Okay, this is... Party members inflicted with this in 2 circumstances. When you're ambushed or when they receive critical hit. Oh, that's how you get it? Oh, that's unfortunate. Allies inflicted with anxiety, you'll be unable to control archetypes. And attacks against them won't consume... Yeah, so you could infinite loop if you just attack anxiety characters. Pay special attention to this status ailment.
Sorry about that. I'll be all right.
Here they come. Brace yourselves.
Hit rate 100%.
Stroll's anxiety is spiking. Keep the enemies off him.
Can I? I don't think that you can actually just get rid of this. Oh, I can. Oh, thank God I bought one of these. All right, you get rid of that.
I owe you. Now, what's the play?
You do not have an AoE. Ooh, that does a lot. I meant to hit the other one, but... Okay, no crits going out there. I have light. Oh, thank God, they're undead. You're definitely...
In the name of justice.
What is up with the thing in the middle? Has that been there this whole game so far? the King's Decree looking thing, that Majora's Mask.
No holding back.
I don't know what to call this thing. It's pretty crazy looking though.
I will come forth, royal soul. Light.
All right, let's see if we can one-shot you.
I shall fight warrior.
Hell yeah.
I won't hold back.
Okay, healer's gonna be pretty great. I don't even have time to mourn Grius here. God damn it.
Where'd that man go? Did he take soldiers into the cathedral?
There should be a mausoleum nearby. Could you take his body there?
Yes, right away.
Take care with him, please. He was a dear friend. He gave his all for the king. For the royal bloodline. The least he deserves is dignity in death. My name is Hulkenberg. I have a question for you.
Wait, what? Why?
That power you wield is not something they teach in the army. You are no ordinary soldier.
And you? You're clearly more than a guard captain.
I am a knight in the Crown's service. Commanding the guard is not my station's duty, but these are dire times.
A knight?
And you pretend at soldiery. But that matter can wait. Alsays seem to know you.
I mean, either works here. That's clearly his real name.
Who is Alsace?
We'll have time for debate after we apprehend that mage. He's after the royal scepter, I'm sure of it.
The royal scepter?
Please, someone, help! Please help. I've still got family inside.
Did he trap civilians in the cathedral?
Yes, my family, and more.
I don't envy their chances if he finds them helpless.
I am honor-bound as a knight to answer that plea. I would ask your aid as well, if you might give it.
Does it not tarnish the royal knights to enlist the aid of strangers?
I haven't the luxury of refusing able fighters.
If I turn back here, I'd never be able to face Grius. Any objections, my friend?
No, why would there? No.
None that would stop you, I expect.
You know me so well already. Let's just watch out for those accursed skeletons.
Well. Ooh, Regolith Grand Cathedral.
Gotta hurry.
Getting an actual dungeon here. I am... Wait, can I save here? No, I can heal all allies. This is considered a dungeon. I mean, I did just save. I'm going to split it here, and then the next one we'll go through this. There's just a lot that just happened back to back that I am going to take a minute to process, that's for sure. I can't look up any higher. Between like all of this information kind of happening rapid fire in this contest of some sort coming out of nowhere, and then this guy coming out of nowhere and bringing undead out. I don't know. There's just a lot that I wasn't prepared for. It's gonna take a minute to settle in. But apparently we're going to immediately take him down. I'm guessing he's one of the people that were in the shadowed in the background of Luis's when Grius told us about Luis. But yeah, rip Grius. Obviously, I've already assumed that was going to happen. It came as no actual surprise. Of course it wouldn't. Like story writing wise, this is how it was meant to happen. It was definitely obviously planned to happen like that, but a throat slit of all things, really? That is brutal. Okay, well, that's it for this one. So thanks for watching. Let me know if you like it, and I will see you in the next one.